What's up guys, it's WoofWoofWolffe. Welcome back to episode 55. Your clone of the week is Hunter.
That blast gave away our position. Huh. Although getting shot down gave away our position.
Everyone, find cover. We'll hold this position and let them come to us.
I don't think so, Captain. That's not our style. We prefer going to them. Bad Batch, Plan 82, Shockwave.
Hunter was the nickname of a clone commando and sergeant who served as the commanding officer of Clone Force 99, aka the Bad Batch, in the Grand Army of the Republic during the Clone Wars. The Force was an elite clone squadron with desirable mutations named after the maintenance clone 99 who sacrificed his life during the Battle of Kamino. Hunter's mutation gave him enhanced senses, so he was capable of feeling electromagnetic pulses, which meant that while maps may be wrong, he wasn't. During the Battle of Anaxes, the Republic Army suffered severe losses as the Separatists predicted and countered their tactics, driving the Republic forces back. To halt this, Commander Cody led a special squad to attack the Separatist Cyber Center with the intention of locating the algorithm the Separatists were using. This group consisted of Cody, Captain Rex, Kix, Jesse, and Clone Force 99. Early on in the mission, their gunship was shot down behind enemy lines, leading to Cody becoming injured and forced to evacuate with Kix. The crash gave away their position, so Hunter and the Bad Batch were forced to fend off an assault of droids. They charged head-on with Wrecker, holding the door of the LAAT in front of the four as a shield. While Hunter threw droid poppers, Crosshair, the team sniper, shot them in mid-air to disable larger amounts of droids. Hunter then proceeded to charge from Wrecker's impromptu shield and take out spider droids in hand-to-hand combat, quickly finishing off the assault, while the rest of the group followed with Cody. During their preparation, Hunter broke up a dispute between his squad and the Regs. As they approached the Cyber Center, they had to infiltrate and take control of a Separatist outpost. Once again, the Bad Batch charged the droids, and the outpost was taken easily, giving them a strong vantage point on their target, the Cyber Center. During the attack on the Cyber Center, Hunter led Clone Force 99 around the back to infiltrate the base, leaving Crosshair as a sniper in standby evac. Hunter stormed the center, taking the main computer, so Tech could access the algorithm and find out what was going on. Leaving his trusted squadmate and Rex to handle the computer, Hunter and Wrecker moved to the front to assist Jesse in holding back droid forces. Eventually, Tech was able to trace the signal to Skako Minor, and was able to hear a clone's voice, repeating CT-1409, the birth number belonging to ARC Trooper Echo, who was believed dead at the Battle of Lola Sayu. Shortly after, Crosshair arrived in a speeder, and the clone strike team evacuated to Fort Anaxes. At Fort Anaxes, Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker, Clone Captain Rex, and Clone Sergeant Hunter waited for permission to embark on a rescue mission to Skako Minor in search of the ARC Trooper Echo, although Hunter remarked that the general staff was skeptical about the mission. Despite receiving disapproval from the Jedi High Council, Anakin resolved that they would go ahead anyway. In space, Skywalker, Rex, and the Bad Batch prepare for their assault. They exit hyperspace above Skako Minor, and shortly after, the Havoc Marauder is attacked by a Kiradak. The Kiradak kidnaps Anakin with its claws and flies away. The clone trooper Crosshair manages to fire a grappling hook at the Kiradak, and Hunter rappels on. He attempts to shoot it down, but his blaster is knocked out of his hand. The Kiradak tries to knock Hunter against the rocks, and Hunter lets go on a flat surface. He is unhurt, and manages to track Skywalker and his kidnappers to the nearby Polotekan village, where they take Anakin prisoner. Meanwhile, the clones join Hunter at the edge of the village. After resolving not to terrorize the villagers, the clones move in to rescue Skywalker. They use a boulder to smash several structures and manage to awe the Polotekans by their display of firepower. In the end, the Polotech chief orders a ceasefire and tells the clones that he does not want their war on his planet. This was the reason he kidnapped Skywalker. With Tech acting as a translator, Anakin tells the Polotekans that Wat Tambor and his separatists are responsible for bringing the war to Skako Minor. The chief provides the clones and Skywalker with scouts to lead them to Tambor's city, Perkle. Meanwhile, Minister Wat Tambor is contacted by Admiral Trench, who warns him that an infiltration team of clones has traced the algorithm signal to Skako Minor and that a Republic attack is imminent. Tambor says the Techno-Union has a corporate neutrality on the planet, though Trench warns that it wouldn't matter to these Republic operatives, and Tambor resolves to be ready for them. During the journey, Tech finds that he's unable to trace Echo's signal. Hunter thinks that the Separatists are luring them into a trap. When Crosshair says he would have left him for dead, as he is just another Reg, Rex becomes enraged and assaults him. Anakin manages to defuse the situation by sending Clone Force 99 to scout the surrounding area. While Rex is confident that Echo is alive, Anakin advises him that they should be ready for such a situation. Rex understands Anakin's concerns, but refuses to give up hope, and says that if Echo is dead, he'll handle it. In Perkle, Clone Force 99 manages to trace Echo's signal to a tower. They ride a lift up to the top, where the clones find themselves facing several D-Wing air support droids. Wrecker immediately moves to engage the droids, and the rest of the Bad Batch follows. Anakin orders the clones to split up while they search the facility. Tech traces the signal to a particular chamber, but finds the entrance sealed. The view screen next to the door activates to reveal Wat Tambor, who informs the clones that he was aware they were coming, and would break the Techno-Union's neutrality, and had a trap laid for them. Anakin and the clones eliminate the D-Wing droids, and Tech opens the door. Rex and Tech head into a large lab where they find Echo confined within a stasis chamber. Echo has been drugged and is completely unaware of his surroundings. Several tubes have been fitted into him, and some of his limbs have been replaced by prosthetic parts. Rex and Tech deduce that Echo had been kept unconscious by the Separatists, who remotely mined his mind for information on the Republic's strategies on Anaxes. Rex comforts his old comrade, and he and Tech begin freeing Echo. Since their mission to Skako Minor was unsanctioned, the clones and Skywalker can't call for reinforcements. Tech manages to figure out how to unplug Echo, who tells them that they can escape through an exhaust pipe above the chamber. After Echo opens the top exhaust door, Wrecker pushes a surprised Hunter forward before throwing him up into the vent, prompting the irritated sergeant to shout that he could have given a warning. Wrecker then tosses up the other clones as well. Before they leave, Wrecker plants several detonators, and after the clones escape, an explosion destroys Tambor's machines and years of research. Skywalker and the clones navigate their way through the facility's cooling systems. While Tech comments about their poor chances of survival, the clones and Skywalker try to cross the pipe, but find themselves trapped by D-Wing droids on both sides. Crosshair loses his balance and nearly falls, but Wrecker pushes past his fear of heights to catch his comrade, leaving them both dangling from a protrusion on the bottom of the pipe. Tech comes up with a way out by using a recording he took earlier to summon several Kiridaks to escape on, and the entire party leaps onto the flying reptiles. The clones manage to make it back to the Polytech village they had encountered earlier, and so does a force of D-Wing droids and 2 Octopara Magna Tri-droids sent by Tambor to wipe out the clones and the villagers sheltering them. During the ensuing battle, Skywalker, the clones, and their Polytech allies lure the droid army into a valley, and then attack them from all sides. The Polytech swarm the droids, but many are killed by blaster fire. The clones then join the fight while the Octoparas descend into the valley. The clones also deploy charges that cause the D-Wing droids to short-circuit. After instructing the clones to take out the Octoparas, Anakin uses his lightsaber to disable one of the Tri-droid's weapons. Wrecker throws Rex and Hunter onto an Octopara, where they manage to disable the droid by destroying its eye sensors. After the battle, the group boards the Havoc Marauder and returns to Fort Anaxes. At Fort Anaxes, the Jedi Masters Mace Windu and Obi-Wan Kenobi brief Anakin Skywalker and Rex about their plan to retake Anaxes from the Separatists. The newly rescued Echo offers to assist in the war effort. Echo's plan is to infiltrate the Separatist Admiral Trench's dreadnought above Anaxes and mislead him by feeding the Separatist systems false strategies in order to secure a Republic victory on Anaxes. Skywalker, Rex, Echo, and the Bad Batch depart for their mission aboard the Havoc Marauder. The clones manage to obtain permission to dock with the Separatist dreadnought after Echo transmits a signal cloaking their ship as the Separatist shuttle TC-59. Meanwhile, on Anaxes, Republic forces under Masters Windu and Kenobi attack the main Separatist assembly plant with LAAT gunships and BTLB Y-Wing fighter bombers. Echo, along with Tech and Anakin, infiltrate Trench's dreadnought's interface unit and put their plan into action. Unaware of the recent events on Skako Minor, as Wat Tambor is a businessman and would not reveal his loss of Echo, Admiral Trench orders his tactical droid to contact Skako Minor for Echo's algorithm. Tech is able to mask Echo's transmission as originating from Skako Minor, fooling Trench. Posing as the algorithm, Echo advises the Admiral to mobilize all troops to the assembly plant, claiming that the Republic would send all of their reinforcements there due to their faith in the Jedi. Hunter initially sees this as a bad sign until Echo explains that his plan is to send a feedback pulse to shut down all of the Separatist droids at once. Believing victory is imminent, Trench deploys all his forces to the assembly plant. Echo then issues the pulse, shutting down all of the Separatist droids. The tactical droid then informs a shocked Trench that the source of the pulse originated on his dreadnought. Before the clones can leave, Echo receives a transmission that Trench plans to activate a bomb beneath the assembly plant. Echo resolves to stop Trench's plot while Skywalker makes his way through the ship to confront the Admiral himself. Back on Anaxes, Windu and Kenobi receive word from the clones that Trench has planted a bomb in the plant's fusion generator, and they need help to disarm it. While Kenobi orders an evacuation of all Republic forces, Windu descends into the fusion generator to find the bomb. While Echo is transmitting the sequence to shut down the bomb, he is interrupted when Trench jams his signal. This has the effect of electrocuting Echo and rendering him unconscious. The clones are then attacked by several B-2 super battle droids, and Windu orders them to retreat. Meanwhile, Admiral Trench orders an assault on Anaxes and sends more troops to deal with the clone infiltrators. He attempts to exit the command bridge but is blocked by Anakin, who strikes down his tactical droid and several commandos. Anakin then demands that Trench reveal the final number in the sequence to disarm the bomb. After Anakin severs his left set of arms, Trench complies and Anakin reveals the final number to Windu, who is then able to disarm the bomb. Trench attacks Skywalker with his right set of arms, but the Jedi kills him with his lightsaber. Before exiting the command bridge, Anakin steals the remote detonator as a favor for Wrecker, who enjoys blowing things up. Elsewhere in the Dreadnought, the clones fight back against countless battle droids. Wrecker charges at the droids and manages to rip several to pieces. Meanwhile, Crosshair plants several detonators on the ship's corridor and a battle droid. Having accomplished their mission, the clones escape with Skywalker and the Marauder. After they depart, Wrecker uses the remote detonator to blow up Trench's Dreadnought and several surrounding warships. Following the battle, Windu, Kenobi, and Skywalker praise the courage and skill of Echo, Rex, and the Bad Batch. As the Jedi leave, Obi-Wan mentions that the clones will have some medals on their way soon. However, the Bad Batch isn't planning on attending the ceremony, saying that they're not fighting in the war for the sake of medals. Hunter asks Echo if he's sure medals are his thing either, and elaborates that if he feels he doesn't fit in anywhere else, he should look for them. Rex tells Echo that he considers the Bad Batch some of the finest troopers he's ever fought with, and that he doesn't mind if he goes with them if he wants to. When Echo does choose to go with the Bad Batch, Rex stops to see his friend off, and Echo and the Bad Batch all salute. As an individual, Hunter was a little gruff, but not unfriendly. He was often direct, but also showed a sense of humor. In combat, Hunter utilized a DC-17 hand blaster and a knife. As a clone commando, he wore modified Katarn-class armor with a Phase 2 helmet. Although he used blasters, the sergeant had a preference to engage opponents with his knife in close-quarters combat. George Lucas had a very specific vision of the Bad Batch, in that he wanted a version of the Dirty Dozen, but with clones. Dave Filoni sketched their appearances, which Brent Friedman and Matt Mishnovitz used to imagine the Bad Batch's voice and personalities, where Hunter was inspired by the character of Billy Soul from the 1987 film Predator. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Nominate your next clone of choice in the comments below. This is WoofWoofWolffe signing off, and as always, woof woof.